Humans are fascinating. We're responsible for all of the greatest discoveries ever made, and we've achieved more as mankind than anyone could even begin to fathom. That being said, while there's no limit to human ingenuity, the levels of human stupidity know no bounds, specifically when talking about all the laughably ridiculous spectacles we see in the world of cars. Today, we're counting down the 10 most ridiculous car modifications ever. Number 10. Car boats. Here's a creation that comes to us courtesy of the hit television show Top Gear. If you didn't catch that very special episode, the host attempted to build some homemade amphibious cars that would help them cross the Channel to France. We know what you're thinking. This sounds like a recipe for disaster. The team built two vehicles, the first being a weird type of van boat, the other being a weirdly demented Nissan pickup truck. There's no way these vehicles would ever make it to shore. However, to the crazy surprise of everyone involved, the van boat, which made more sense to survive in the water architecturally, ended up capsizing, drenching everyone on it. The Nissan truck, however, stayed afloat and arrived majestically on the beach in all its grotesque glory. Number 9. Pool table car. There's a lot of attachments we've seen made to cars to increase their utility. However, adding a pool table to the back so you can enjoy a chill game out on the road is something we never have to believe to be real if we didn't see it for ourselves. An old 2000 Chevy Monte Carlo was modified beyond comprehension by chopping off its roof and adding a pool table to its back. Of course, the first thing they tested was how fast they could go out on the road. The record was found to be 100 miles per hour. When you pull over to play some pool, the suspension moves up and down accordingly, and the table detaches itself so you can move around on all four sides to make your shot. The car also has a TV, electronic dartboard, refrigerator, and high-end sound system. Number 8. BMW Hot Tub. There's a lot of strange cars out in the world, and we're certain this one definitely has a spot in their Hall of Fame. Some things are meant to be a joke, but there's always someone who takes the joke too seriously. Presenting the BMW that also is part hot tub. What's even more crazy is the idea behind this hot tub BMW was to actually build an entire backyard within, complete with fake turf attached around the area where the paint is supposed to be. Add in a non-functional barbecue rack and that's it. That was the plan. So where's the hot tub, you ask? Inside the car, where the passengers are supposed to sit. Yes, you heard that right, we're not kidding. How the car's electrical system operates when it's multiple feet deep in water and doesn't electrocute anyone is a mystery as big as the Stonehenge to us. Number 7. Watermelon car. We're all for promoting underrated fruits and telling everyone about their health benefits, but this approach is pretty unique to say the least. With a ridiculous amount of car paint, some serious dedication, and insane art skills, this Daewoo car was turned into a watermelon inside and out. The outer effect of the rind was achieved with amazing attention to detail and great airbrush techniques. The interior is covered in shiny, seed-free, delicious red leather. And no, we don't encourage you to take a bite, but you can definitely consider taking it out for a ride. Let's hope no flies get attracted to this huge, hyper-realistic watermelon on wheels. Number 6. Furry FIAT. We love honoring world peace, but this devotion takes the cake. This has to be the craziest car we've seen yet. So much hair flying around everywhere. This car is covered with a whopping total of 265 pounds of 109% natural hair. We don't know about you, but this makes us feel a little sick in the stomach. The rudder, seats, and roof are all entirely covered in hair, and we're not too sure how they sustain all that excess warmth when the car heats up. But that apparently never stopped its owners, because the car won 2 Guinness World Records for being the hairiest car in 2010 and 2014. To achieve its second win, Maria Lucia Mungo, an Italian stylist and owner of the Fiat 500, added 44 pounds of hair to the car by weaving it into a butterfly wing hat shape. Maria spent approximately 150 hours adding the extensions to her car, and it's estimated that she invested almost $100,000 into this car. Number 5. Pikachu Lamborghini Aventador. Attention all Pokemon fans, here's the car of your dreams. This adorable Pikachu car actually uses a Lamborghini Aventador LP724 supercar as its base, which was made to celebrate the 50th anniversary of that model. Lamborghini only made 200 units of the LP724, but the owners decided to make it much more special and turn it into the adorable Pikachu. It comes as no surprise that this modification was made in Japan, the heart and source of all anime. The Pikachu Aventador has a 6,500 cubic centimeter engine with 710 horsepower. It can go from 0 to 62 miles per hour in 3 seconds, and its maximum speed is 217 miles per hour. Such mighty power. Number 4. DCAD exhausts. Up next is a car modification that's far more common than you'd perceive it to be. While the previous modifications might have had a direct link to someone having a bit too much money to splurge, this is a mistake that anyone really can easily make. Catalytic converters are fitted to a car's exhaust system to reduce the nasty emissions coming out of its tailpipe. What they essentially are is a honeycomb structure that allows air to go through. It might seem like an obstruction that hinders air from passing through, and the idea of removing it sounds like a great plan to allow the car to have more power, but unfortunately, it's a rookie mistake that can cost you. Your car comes with a catalytic converter as a per manufacturer demand, and removing it to fine-tune your vehicle is a ridiculous modification that might result in you sitting out on the road in the middle of nowhere with the car's engine separated from its skeleton, Looney Tunes style. Okay, maybe not to that extent, but you get our point. Keep your catalytic converters intact. Number 3. Fuel additives. Next up is another ridiculous modification that you don't have to be a millionaire to make. The octane rating of your car's fuel tells you how much compression it can handle within the engine before it bursts into flames. As you might have guessed, that's a bad thing, and you'd ideally want your car to have more controlled burn time than it doesn't result in you or your car becoming a large pile of ash. This is controlled by the car's spark plug, and if you have a higher octane rating, you can compress that fuel to add more power to your car. Now the layman thinks about adding an octane booster to his car's fuel. But as we've seen throughout sports history, steroids hardly fare well in the long run, and if a pro athlete can't handle drugs, what makes you think your battered family sedan would? Unless your car's ECU is tuned to run on a higher octane, pumping your car with all those fuel additives will gain you nothing and lose you quite a pretty penny. Be smart, avoid fuel additives. Number 2. The 6-wheel Transformers reject truck. This is what happens when you have too much time and resources on your hands, with a welder on speed dial. In what seems like Rodimus Prime, who didn't make the cut for the next Transformers live-action film, this Lincoln Town Car fused with 2 Chevy S10s, and what seems like a motor home attached in the middle towards the back, is quite a creative catastrophe. While it might be a great extension for providing more passenger space with a larger number of seats, the shoddy welding work makes it look like the vehicle definitely saw better days, and is now at the point of throwing in the towel. Number 1. Ford Focus Mud Bogging Tractor. With the turning radius of a battleship, this tractor is your dream vehicle if you're auditioning for The Walking Dead. It's like someone woke up one day and decided that maybe their Ford Focus doesn't handle mud really well, it could do with a tire change. Lo and behold, the only tires available on sale were the rejected monster truck goods. The car owner probably thought they would make do with those, and voila, the abominable monster by the name of Ford Focus Mud Bogging Tractor was born. Being a 2-wheeled front-wheel focus drive, we don't see how this tractor will survive as a proper vehicle in the long run. But props to the owner for making us want to see this in an actual monster truck race. Who knows, maybe it might end up winning out of sheer dumb luck with all that mud bogging. We're always on the underdog side. That's a wrap for the 10 most ridiculous car modifications ever. What are your thoughts on these added features? Let us know in the comments below. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. See you in the next one.